Howdy friends and welcome back to Let's Playmond with Ted Raymond. Last time we opened up the canal and we have freed ourselves from being trapped within the Aldean Sea in the center of the world, but why are we in the Marsh Cave? You may recall that there were some locked doors down here in the third basement we didn't get last time, so we're going to start here, pick up a few extra treasures, the last few things, and then we're going to set sail. Who is this? It's a bad guy. We're starting off strong with some Pisco demons right out the gate. Let's mess them up. This time, our haste spells will come in handy. That's a pretty good hit, though. Not bad, not bad. Maybe we didn't need it, but it's a good start. We're starting off strong in this one because we've got a lot of work to do. And even more monsters in this treasure chest. Anacondas. These guys are definitely poisonous. Or venomous, I should say, excuse me. We'll just mess them up with magic. I gotta say, the last episode of this went very, very well, and I was very happy with how it turned out, so I'm really hoping that this one will be just as exciting, and I hope you enjoy it too. Level 15, here we go. HP, agility and stamina for Arthur. Brock gets stamina, intellect, and luck. Few points of HP. Another point of stamina for Fugen, really helpful there. Intellect and agility. And Julius gets a little bit of HP, but he's sitting pretty with his 27 intellect. What do we get? A silver armlet. That's an upgrade for him. That more than doubles his defense. Beautiful. But we've got more to cover. I turned encounters off to get down here. Wait, no, they were on, weren't they? No, they're on now. Okay. I'm a little out of sorts. Monsters. More Pisco demons. Let's see how the Rune Blade does against these guys. That's the Dragon Blade. Not a bad hit. They hit hard still. 59, good lord, okay. He's gonna need to heal himself. Ah, that was okay. You can get a lot of money from these. An antidote. That was not worth the trouble. But that's okay. What have we got? We've got 2 more rooms. Really? Monsters in a box for an antidote. What is that about? That was a mistake. Actually, I think they're weak against lightning, so yeah, that was fine then. No, I meant to do that. Do I have the cursor in memory? Can I fix that? Cursor memory off. There's nothing in this room. All right. That encounter we had in the first room with the hooded figure. If I remember right, that was just an encounter tile. In the original Final Fantasy, there were the occasional tiles where you would always have an encounter. There would always be a monster on one of those tiles whenever you walked on them. It looks like they've been replaced in this version with hooded figures. Alright, what have we got in here? Monsters? Monsters. But this looks like it could be something good. More Pisco Demons. Boy, these guys just love hanging out in treasure chests. They resist fire, but it's all I've got. Let's throw a haste up on Arthur today. See how he does. Goodness gracious. Well, we missed that one, but that's fine. Yeah, that was not very good. Six hits. There we go. There. That wasn't so bad. What is this one? 1,000 gil. Alright, well, hey, listen, we made a bunch of money. We are sitting pretty rich right now. We're gonna get out of here. I just wanted to open those treasure chests before I moved on and forgot about them. That silver armlet was very nice, so that was a nice little, treat. We're gonna get out of this marsh cave and never look back. I have no other reason to come back here ever again. So we have one other treasure room to loot. And that's the treasure room in the Northwest Castle, where we fought Astos. Oh, I went the wrong way. It's up and around here. There it is. So you'll recall, in the Western Keep, here it is, we had this room over here. That's the King's Room. I have to go around, don't I? Hopefully there are no monsters in these treasure chests. There are monsters. Okay, great. Wraiths. We probably should have healed. Okay, well, we'll deal with it. Let's try silencing these. Oh, they're undead, though. No, well, you know what? We'll try it. We'll try it. Hopefully they don't paralyze. Well, they probably do. Yeah, well, they haven't really done any magic on me. Yeah, they do paralyze. I knew it. Alright, well, we'll just mess them up, one at a time. Okay, that didn't work. Arthur's just gonna have to take the hits. Don't paralyze him, please. This is actually proving to be a rather challenging battle. At least he's doing okay. Let's use a high potion. Use our last haste spell. Provided he survives. Nah, he's paralyzed again. Good lord. Wow. That was a hit from Brock. 600 damage. Good lord. 198. 429. Okay, alright, we're a little beat up. Wait, Falchion. I think that's an upgrade. It is not. A sword that widens toward its tip. Okay. Well, maybe we can just sell that. Anyway, we need to heal here. Some high potions, a couple of ethers. Just in case we get some more monsters in a box. Monsters. I knew it. See, here we go. Mummies. Alright, these are new. Fire, ought to take care of them. Done. Alright, what do we get from this box? Steel gloves. That's an upgrade. 2 more points of defense. Very nice. Can he equip the bronze gloves? No. So we'll just sell those. And monsters. More mummies. Preemptive strike, I'll take it. See, we were expecting them this time. We learned. Alright. And we almost leveled up. Ooh, a power staff. Attack plus 12. A staff with good attack power. Okay, great. Boom, power staff. Let's do it. Okay. Alright, that wraps up the last of the treasure that we needed the Mystic Key to get. We're going to head back to Elfland and we're going to get this road on the show, as the kids say. I don't think the kids actually say that. And that is a bit more of a dad joke, as the kids say. We'll hit up the inn and we are going to head west. Turn the encounters back on. Is there a little bit more magic we can learn? We can learn some more magic while we're here. We've got a bunch of money. So let's hit up the level 4 magic shops. I definitely want Blazera. Puts one enemy to sleep, but more effective than the original sleep spell. I definitely want Confuse. That's a useful spell. Let's see what kind of white magic we can get for Brock. I believe Null Frost is here. That'll give us the last of the elemental barriers. I definitely want that. Do I want Poisona? Why is this level 4? This is normally an earlier spell. I can't learn Fear. We have antidotes. I'm not spending 2,500 gil on a spell that I can get for 50 gil as an item. Sleep Rod. Let's do it. Alright. Onward and upward. Let's just hit a save here. I've got a couple of backup saves, just in case something goes wrong, which I should have been doing before, but fortunately nothing has gone wrong. Another level up. Arthur's past 300 hit points. Extra point is strength. Brock gets a nice little boost. Luck and strength. Strength, intellect, and luck for Fugen, and he's past 200 hit points now. And Julius gets a little bit of HP, a bit more intellect, and some stamina. So that's really nice. Alright, away we go. Let's see how this power staff does. Oh, that's a neat little staff. Hey, it worked. Okay, are you ready? With this, we are officially beyond the first part of the game. We've solved all the issues in Cornelia and Elfland. We've helped out the dwarves. It's now time to get on with the mission. Remember those crystals from the very beginning? These 4 crystals that we have in our possession? It's time to start doing something with these. And our first stop is here. After these guys. Boy, there are a lot of them. And now there are none of them. Those multi-target spells are a game changer. All right, here we are. This is Playmond. Playmond has seen better days. Restore the crystals to grace. The vampire attacked, destroying our church and leaving our city in shambles. Is there nothing we can do to stop the ruination of the earth? Restore the crystals to grace. Saber, longsword, falchion. It's a longsword. So, you can get one of these as a drop from Garland at the very beginning of the game if you're lucky. And it's a huge, huge boost if you get it. Falchion is not an upgrade. We're going to sell the one that we have. I don't really want the longswords. I don't think they're much of an upgrade. Yeah, 1 point. It's not that big of a deal, so I'm going to keep that worm killer. We've got a few things to get rid of. The nice thing about this game is you don't need to keep the stuff that isn't helping you. You can just get rid of it. And that does kind of help your bottom line a little bit. Alright, nothing in the weapon shop that we want. I know that Fugen can equip that staff, but I don't think that's really... Well, you know what, let's take a look and see if it does anything. But he might get fewer attacks, which ultimately will mean less damage. Attack plus 14. I don't want to spend the money, so we're not going to do it. Watts is my name. I've come all the way from Durgar to find out the spring hide of the Earth's decay. In the cave on the southern tip of this continent lives a man named Sada. He is a wise man who knows much. I've heard that the ancients possess something with the power to make ships float in the sky. This is probably the church that was destroyed. Long ago, a prosperous civilization thrived in the Northland. Now it's fallen into ruin. Things are not looking very nice here. I'm just a farmer. He's just a farmer. What kind of magic do we have here? Fyraga. Scourge instantly kills all enemies. Transports the party to the previous floor. Neither of us can learn this for some reason. And Slowra reduces one enemy's number of attacks. This is interesting. So the slow and the sleep spells are kind of backwards in this version, where normally the raw spells would be the more advanced ones. These ones, the original ones, the sleep and the slow, target everything, and then the upgraded versions only hit one. And I think the difference is that these are more accurate and more powerful for a single target as opposed to spreading it out over all the enemies. We're going to buy Fyraga for Julius. We're going to spend that money. Scourge, I'm tempted, but I want to see what else is in this town first. Stop by my father's shop, okay? Which one is your father's shop? She doesn't say. If the Earth's crystal regains its glow, life will return to the Earth. The hills and valleys will again be green. This is kind of the epicenter of the Earth crystal problems. The Earth has begun to rot. This is where the rotting is the worst, is here in Melmond. Curaga is a good spell. Life, can't learn. So you can only learn one. We're going to learn it. As you can see, we had a lot of money and we quickly spent almost all of it. This is an inn. Is there not an armor shop in this town? Oh, it's up there. So this town, I believe, if I remember right, the Earth is decaying and it's all the doing of the vampire that lives in the cavern of Earth. Our town is in such rotten shape because he's blocking the flow of the power of Earth. Will you stop him for us? The Cavern of Earth is to the south of Melmond on a peninsula called the Devil's Tail. Used to be the closer you got to that cave, the more fertile the soil. Now it's the barren waste. The giant living in the cave eats rocks. He'll eat just about any kind of rock, but I hear he especially likes gems. You can't get enough of them. There is nothing I, the great genius Dr. Un, do not know. What? You've never heard of me? Inconceivable! Dr. Un, the great genius. I had not heard of him. So the knight's armor, also known as the steel armor, is very powerful, but it's also incredibly expensive. We have a silver armlet for Julius. He has a great helm, and he has steel gloves. Will we get the knight's armor? If we end up with enough money, maybe we will buy it. But for now, it remains out of reach. But we have our mission. We know where to go next. This inn is looking a little worse for wear. Spiderweb in the corner. It's a little subdued here. And only charging 100 gil. Same as Elfland, or Elfheim, excuse me. I'm sorry, I remember it as Elfland. Away we go. So we are going to that little peninsula down kind of south of here. I believe that's where the cave is. Lesser Tigers. Let's try out our new Thyraga spell, just for fun. Well, they withstood that. And then we hit the one that was asleep. I should give him the beast sword. The Werebuster, if we're going to be encountering more beasts. Alright. This is the Cavern of Earth. More Lesser Tigers. Can I change weapons here? It doesn't look like I can. Oh, I can. Since we've got the beast sword, the Werebuster, let's see if that Really amps up Brock's attack power here. That was a good hit. Boy, he took a lot of damage. All right, let's head on in. Ooh, I like this arrangement. Ooh, that's fun. Here, I'm gonna put the original one on. So that's the the Earth Cave music. I honestly like this track a lot, but this arrangement is really good. Okay, the Earth Cave. You see this this path to the left that just seems to loop around. That doesn't really go anywhere. There's no reason to go there, but I'm gonna see if it's still the same in this version. Oh, it's different. Okay, so this is how they're doing it. This used to be known as the Hall of Giants. And when you were on this stretch of land right here on the left, every single tile was this. These hill gigas, and then other various monsters. Every tile. So as you walked, every time you took a step, you had another one of these battles. So they've kind of nerfed it a little bit. Alright, what are we going to do for these guys? Let's try sleep. We'll hit the lizard, and we're going to try our new blizzard spell as well. Okay, the lizards aren't so tough. Okay, we can put one of the giants to sleep. That's nice. Or the hill gigas. Alright, that takes care of the lizards. These guys might have a lot of HP. Not bad. Okay, you woke up. Boy, everybody's picking on Brock today. Alright, not bad, not bad. This was a great place to get money. So it looks like that guy is probably also going to be a Hill Gigas fight, but we don't actually have to do it if we don't want to. But it used to be that every single tile was an encounter. Here's a bunch of gargoyles. Honestly, I don't want to deal with the gargoyles today. Let's open up the bestiary and we'll take a look at these hill gigas. $240 hit points, 38 attack, 12 defense. 120 magic defense, so they're fairly resistant. They could drop tents, that's useful. And they're giants. Lesser tigers, X potions, hey. That is a full heal in a potion. Very useful. They're beasts, world map, Giant's Cave. Anacondas, we encountered those in the treasure box. These count as dragons, so my worm killer is useful on them. Wraith, I think these count as magic. Yes, they do, which was why the rune blade was doing so much damage before. Mummies are undead. They have the usual undead resistances. Wraiths are, I assume, yeah, silence resistance. Yeah, undead generally resistance to everything. Here's Astos. 420 HP. Not bad. He can drop a mithril sword. I don't think we got a mithril sword from him. Alright. But we're going to continue through the Cave of Earth. So we've got a few... we got a room up here. And we got the stairs there. We got a couple of rooms. It's all dusty in here. Ogre Chief. We don't have a giant sword, do we? We have the Werebuster. Oops. Oh, I'm running away. I hit the wrong button. That was my fault. I'll just attack him. Okay, yeah, that wasn't bad. Alright, well, let's take a look at this guy. The Ogre Chief. Oh, there he is, up there. Right after the ogres. 132. So he's only slightly stronger than the ogre. Giant. World map, Cavern of Earth, Giant's Cave, Mount Gulg. Okay. On we go. Minotaur. They're pink for some reason. Now he tried to run away. We're just gonna wake him up immediately. That didn't work. But he was easy enough to defeat. No problem. An Earth Elemental. So we're going to start encountering this more often with these monsters in boxes. I should heal you. Oof. Skin of his teeth on that one. These, I think, count as magic enemies. So let's try the Rune Blade. They're fairly powerful defensively. Yeah, there we go. That was a good hit. That was a good hit. What do we get out of this treasure box? Lots of money. I will take it. Alright, let's take a look at the Earth Elementals. They can drop remedies. Remedies heal all status effects. 288 hit points, 66 attack, 20 defense, 130 magic defense. They are magic enemies, and they are weak to fire. And they resist pretty much everything else. Alright, good to know. Spiders. I like the sound effect when they attack. But they did blow through half of my antidotes. Where's your poisonous spell now? I still don't think it's worth it. Antidotes are incredibly cheap. I am probably going to stock up on a bunch of them when I get back to town. Alright, where are we going? So we're going to those stairs. There's some rooms down here. We'll check those out later, because I'm going to be honest, I know we have to come back. We are going to leave and come back at some point. So we're just going to move on ahead. Just kind of advance things a little bit. We got a lot of bats. This is a bit of a maze. That's where we're headed, is that staircase on the right there. Looks like there's a chamber on the right as well. And a chamber at the very bottom. So we have to kind of go down and around. Alright. We didn't look at the Minotaur's stats. I don't think they're weak against anything in particular. They just seem like bog standard big fighty guys. Agility and stamina and HP for Arthur. HP, stamina, and intellect for Brock. Stamina and HP for Fugen, and a little bit more HP for Julius. He hasn't hit a stamina threshold yet. Oops. You know what? Let's go see what's in this room over here. Oh, wait, troll. That one's new. Trolls, I'm going to assume, are weak to fire. That is a very traditional Dungeons & Dragons thing. That was a pretty good hit. Yeah, alright, that wasn't so bad. Trolls, I believe, regenerate. Well, let's take a look at the Minotaur here. Weakness resistances, type none. So these are just your regular fighty guys, 164 HP. Here's a troll. 184 HP, regenerative, and they are weak to fire. So every turn they get a little bit of HP back if we don't kill them. All right, let's head this way. Orcs and werewolves. Oh, that one ran away, so that's easy enough. Why are there wolves down here? That doesn't make any sense. Maybe the werewolves brought them down. Although, if I remember my vampire lore correctly, they do have control over wolves. So perhaps that's why. Tarantulas. Not terrible. Easy enough to deal with. And that one tried to run away. I've got some boxes. I guarantee you one of these is monsters. Coral Sword. The Coral Sword is attack plus 19, accuracy 5. Sword that is effective against aquatic enemies. Probably not going to encounter those in the Earth Cave. I'm going to put the Worm Killer back on. Tent, very useful. 330 gil. Alright, no monsters. Not every chest is going to have monsters in it. They didn't see us, we're going to take advantage of getting away. Cobras are new. They don't look like cobras, but you have to understand they only did one sprite. And then they just kind of recolored them. They did palette swaps for a lot of the enemies. Cabin of Earth, B3. Let's take a look. Got a room over there. Got a lot of rooms. So it looks like we're going up. Check out the room there. We'll head north. There's a room in there. West. Around. Okay. Ooh, a new jelly monster. Let's see what these guys are all about. I'm going to try fire on them. And I'm going to try thunder on them. Alright, they took physical damage pretty well. So these might be the physical type of jellies and not the magical type. Ochre jelly. 6 defense, 55 magic defense. Weaknesses fire and ice. Alright, easy enough. It's got a treasure chest in it. Sleeping bag. Alright. Flawless. And we carry on. Oh, okay. I thought we could sneak past the ogres, but apparently not. I guess the passageways are a little narrow down here. Alright, away we go. Let's see what the other rooms have. That one's empty, so that's good to know. That one has something in it. And that one has something in it. That one's all the way over there. We'll get that on the way back. 3,400 gil. More undead. Alright, well, we are going to fight these. It is nice, the Pixel Remaster does kind of make it more obvious what the undead are supposed to look like. They're just like guys with coats, like just corpses, shambling bodies with coats. It was hard to tell in the original, just with the limited sprite work, what it was supposed to be, at least as I remember it anyway, growing up. I wasn't sure exactly what they were. They just seemed kind of like sort of drippy, blobby guys, more than what they look like here. That's empty. More ogres. Probably can't sneak past them, so we're just going to fight them this time. Alright, they got one hit on us. Wasn't so bad. This one might be a little bit long today. Bats are in the way. The bats are always in the way. Alright, there's a treasure chest in here. That one ran away. Easy peasy. These ones probably paralyze. I'm pretty sure yeah, they do. Undead like to be paralytic. Monsters? Monsters. What have we got? Another Earth Elemental. And we're ambushed. But that wasn't so bad. Alright. These count as magic enemies. We're going to put the Rune Blade on. And we're going to speed up our boys. We're going to boost our boys. Wow, okay, that one actually hurt. Make it happen. 12 hits. Beautiful. Alright, that's just a bit of money. Like, I mean, money's helpful, don't get me wrong. But I always kind of want, like, stuff, you know? You always want stuff. Bats are in the way. Again with the paralysis. Oh, it wore off. Well, that's nice. They're not very strong, so we'll just burn them. Oh. And we have a bat in the way. All things in this world are destined to end in death. The seal cannot be broken, and so the earth shall rot. You cannot alter destiny. Mere mortals cannot kill the undying. Vampire. I like that he said world. I wasn't gonna do the accent, but then he did the accent himself. Let's hit him with a powerful fire spell. Six hits. That was easy. I would say, in fact, it was almost too easy. Next time on Let's Playmond with Ted Raymond.